Everybody, it's Pastor Lillejord from Emmanuel. Hope you're well. This is for the Lectionary Bible study. And this Sunday, what we're going to do something a little bit different. A lot of different churches have like a Thanksgiving worship the night before, the evening before Thanksgiving. And we're going to do something a little different. We think it's going to be fun. But certainly every time we gather for worship, we give thanks to God. But we're going to have a more full-blown kind of Sunday right before Thanksgiving worship. And so now thank we all our God, and we're going to just have Thanksgiving prayers. And of course, one would say, well, shouldn't we always give thanks? Yes, we do. But we're going to have Thanksgiving worship on Sunday. And one of the texts I'm going to talk about is the 10 lepers. And just to refresh your memory, lepers is a disease of the skin. And back in the day, that people thought that they were cursed, that they were evil, and certainly they were contagious, and so they sent them somewhere else to live by themselves, a leper colony. And so they had to leave their family and their spouses and all their loved ones and just kind of be off to themselves, at least as a community. And Jesus came upon 10 of them and first of all recognized them as far as people and talked to them and gave them dignity and some of his time. But then he also had compassion upon them and said, well, just go show yourself to the priests and you will be made well. And as they were going there, because, why not? I mean, Jesus said go, they were made well and clean. And the story goes is that of the 10 that were cleansed, only one went back to Jesus and said, thank you. And then Jesus said, well, I can remember there were 10, so what happened to the other 9? Only one person came back and said, thank you. And so, kind of the anecdotal or the fundamental, approach would be just, okay, so be more like the one. And of course, that's part of it. But also Thanksgiving and giving thanks and praise is more nuanced than just, okay, you're telling me the other 9 weren't thankful. I think the other 9 were so happy to be made whole and they could go and hug their spouse and hug their kids and be with their mom and dad, and they were so happy that they ran as fast as their legs could carry them. It doesn't mean that they weren't thankful, but perhaps it also just goes back to the first commandment, is that we know who God is, and God is the source of all goodness and the grounding of our life, and all good things come from God. And so we go to Jesus always and thank him. And so that's important. But I'm also going to talk about that Thanksgiving is nuanced, because there are times when we're just sad and we're full of sorrow and we don't have gratitude in our heart. Instead, we have pain and suffering. But we can also be full of thanksgiving because Jesus is as empathetic with us as he was with the lepers, to know that right now we're in a place where it's just hard to be thankful because we're sad, we're grieving, we're mourning, but Jesus loves us no matter what. And you might guess is maybe the sermon title is No Matter What. So, an early Thanksgiving. See you on Sunday at 9:30 when we worship together and give thanks and praise to God. Be well. God bless.